Hello there, everybody, and welcome to another The Lone Crown Show, where we give you the best and optional entertainment. No, fuck that, we're not optional. We demand you, or I demand you to listen to this. It's for the greater good that you listen to everything I do, because I am just the most interesting guy you could ever listen to, of course. That's just the thing it is, and that's going to be, and that's what I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna continue doing this because I don't know why, but that's the thing I'm talking about, that you will understand that I may or may not be this guy that you're listening to, because I don't know, maybe I'm not, maybe I'm just the guy who you're not listening to, and then you're not listening to this at all, and then I'm just like, fuck this, and why do I always do weird openings? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm trying to be better at English and speak really fast and become better at that, and why not? Because it's just fun to do this, and I will continue to talk like this until for some reason you say, shut the fuck up! Just like that, for instance. So, I'm quite proud of that. I didn't. I'm certainly getting better at speaking fast because this is just woohoo, nice. I'm really happy. Yeah, it may be weird, but I'm really happy about that whole sequence, because me talking that fast for a minute is not easy, because I, you always seem to forget words, stumble on words or something like that. I usually do that, so me not doing that is just fantastic. And what the, you are confused as hell, aren't you? Yeah, so you're wondering why is it on a Wednesday and not on a Monday or Tuesday or earlier this week, because I didn't get down to doing it until this day. It's that simple. And yeah, I'm also directly. I haven't told you guys this. Also, I uploaded a video yesterday, because that wasn't completely true and wasn't a joke at all. No, no, no. I'm not here. It's just an illusion. I left for for the North Pole yesterday. This is just on the run. Can't you hear my phone? I'm not gonna keep on doing that. I just I saw everyone doing it, so it's like, what the fuck? Just do something quickly and make something fun out of it. People didn't really watch it, so but it still was fun to make, and that's the bottom line of it. And yeah, as always, I'm continually just coming up with ideas that what I need to, what I should do with the channel, what I should change, what is this, what is that, what is that, what is what, and you, and so yeah, and and hopefully, I'm not gonna say what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for the idea I had with Rome Total War. I'm hoping I can do that with another game. But that's all in the hopes. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And also, I don't know what to do with with the Pokemon playthrough, because it's not that I know there's some people who enjoy it, so it's not about that. It's about the fact that I want to change and put all of that content on the other KOC and Crown channel, which I said before that I want to get going again, and certainly I will, because there is probably the channel where I will put content up on, and so I think I will do that, and just so, but I don't know what, because I want to start something else on this channel while having having the podcast, and I just feel like the gaming videos that like with let's play ish playthrough wise are not something that's going to be fitting off the channel like I have in mind for future. Gameplay, just having something gameplay wise is I have no problem with that, and with something relating maybe a story, maybe something else, maybe it's a short sketch or whatever, something like that. So those types of things, yes, are still looking to have gameplay wise on this channel, but otherwise I'm just going to yeah, hopefully I can get some yeah, whatever, we're skipping this. So I'm waiting. I think I'm gonna first not start the idea I have until after I've been to New York, which I'm traveling next Tuesday, and I will be there until the Monday afterwards, I think it is. So that's all good, and I will have a podcast also up for you all on Monday, so it won't change a thing. It will be one podcast at least a week. I still want to start having guests. I'm probably not going to be able to have one before New York, but I'm going to try starting to ask people to be on it afterwards. So yeah, I'm yeah, highly looking forward to that. And this one ended up being an update one for no apparent reason at all. I'm playing football today, and just in a couple of hours. It's on a couple of hours. When this is up, I'm playing football. So that, or have it even, I have already played probably, because I probably won't have this up before that. So yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, I don't know, I'm quite happy today. It's weird. I always find moods and feelings and all that's weird. I mean, you sometimes you can't even understand why. Feelings you can, moods you sometimes can. I feel like it's a lottery. Every morning I'm like rolling the dice. You're gonna feel this today. And like, oh shit, I got the anxiety one today. Can I have a reroll? That would be something. The roulette. Or I don't know why you would. You need to get free of the same mood to change it in a slot machine. No, you get 2 happiness and 1 sadness. Oh damn, you can't change it. The sadness kicks the happiness ass, and you become status quo. Of course, that would make all the sense. Oh, this is episode 69, so of course it's gonna be all about sex. Of course. Nah, it's not. It's just a number and a position. Yeah. It's funny in life sometimes. Would like. It's the April Fool's joke. I mean, I would like it to be true that I just posted something and like, oh, I found love. But sadly, I haven't. And I talked a lot about it on that episode, and I feel like that got a lot of out of my system. And yeah, I don't know if I talked much about my upbringing or whatever, except for like my first episode I did ever. And yeah, maybe I should talk about that more, because I yeah, I think I will do this. Yeah, so I have lived almost I do it again at least, because I mean I did it kind of in my first one, and I don't know how much in detail I will. Everyone haven't watched the first episode, I think. I don't know. Yeah, so I have lived all my life here in Malmo, and it's the third biggest city in Sweden. It's not, if when you say third biggest, it's not like, oh shit, so it's like almost in the millions. No, there are countries where like the only city in Sweden that's over a million is Stockholm, and yeah, Gothenburg has like, I don't know if they're up to 600,000 yet, or there's like on the way there, like between 500 and 600,000 and people, and this Malmo have 300,000 citizens, so it's a decent big city. I feel like, I mean, for me it's like, I love the size of this one. I think it's perfect. You can get around like everywhere, but still, like, there's like good stores. There's good. I would say everything, but only thing I feel like it's a little bit miss is you don't really have much to do in the city. For instance, when I'm hanging out with my friends, I'm like, we're just walking around, and like, apart from going in stores and stuff, you have just a couple of options, and that's, for instance, just go out and have a drink, and or like what we used to do also, internet cafe, and also bowling is something. Apart from that, you can't really do anything. And you're think sometimes it's fun hanging out, just going out having a drink, or just doing something like that. But other than that, I mean, I've been thinking about that a lot. I wish there was some place where there were like easy place to hang that isn't just evolving food. Sure, I understand that you will have to have something like that to make profit out of something like that, but more the fact that just easier to meet people and hang out, and you can do literally whatever. You can play games, you can you listen to music, you can fuck you. I mean, yeah, you have libraries, but I mean, you always have to be really quiet in those. Hanging out with people reading a book isn't maybe the most socializing, so I don't know really if that matters. I'm also studying. I mean, it's, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me that I'm. I matter. Okay, so yeah, so when I grew up, I the daycare I went to still is there. I it's so weird walking. I've been now that there's been a little bit better weather. I've been going around just going for walks, and I've passed it, and it's so weird, like how there are buildings and all sorts of things that, and how the yard to the place had changed and that sort of stuff. You just realize that, damn, it has changed. Then you think about it. I stopped going to this place like well, 17 years ago. I stopped going to this daycare or something like that. And you just think about that and be like, holy shit, it's time flies. Yeah, so that went there. And then I went to school with some of my friends I had from the daycare. And yeah, and we ended up in the same class. You could either go to we were two classes in that school, 2 classes per year was it during that time when I joined that school. So, and every class had like around 30 people in it. A little bit less, 25 maybe per class or something like that. Yeah, so it went great, because especially in the beginning, because I hanged out with the friends I had from the beginning, but I also made quickly new friends, and yeah, I always had easy time making friends. I never had any problem at all making friends. Maybe because I don't know if it's just because I always had friends, but I'm an easy person to get along with. I tend to not speak that much, but I'm always nice. I always when I'm with friends, I speak reasonably enough, and I would say that I'm just easy, fun guy to get along with, and I think the whole this whole Ramborsha thing fits quite perfectly, because you can tell I talk with everyone, and that showed in the what's it called, the machinima Anthony made. I was everywhere in that one, because I have like talked to like everyone and interested in everyone. So yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so all from 1 to 6th grade, everything just went so smoothly. I never had any issues. I played football as well, soccer for you American, and I also did some badminton as well. Yeah, that and also did some other stuff that never got really anywhere. I tried a lot of sports out. Can't say that I ever found something that's amazing. I loved football, but I don't know. Never really. I never really committed enough to it, I think. Sure, I can regret that afterwards, but I don't. I like my life and how it turned out, because I always have found video games more fun than sports in the long run. I like playing football, but I find video games as fun. And when you realize that, you know that it's not my passion to play football. And sure, I could force myself to become a footballer because it's good money, and that would have been a way to set up my life to be at somewhere at this point. But yeah, that is that. Yes. So I don't know why I'm losing myself in all this. Yes. So went to 6th grade, and then I ended 6th grade, and first of all I got into a different school because most of my friends were going to that, or people I knew went to that school. So I was like, wanted to go there, but I don't know fucking what happened. But suddenly, firstly I was admitted into the school, and then I was not, which is, in all of these years, it went perfectly for me that I didn't end up in that school, because then I would have met my best friend Daniel, who I don't know if I will make him listen to this one. I'll be like, sure, you should listen to this one. Fortunately, we don't hang as much as I want to. Just because of this, I'm reminding myself I should hang with him, at least after I'm coming back from being in the States. Yeah, so we firstly I hanged with people that were from my school, my old school, and it I would say it was quite we didn't really mesh that well, because I mean they didn't worry at all about being late for class or whatever, and I'm like, we were so different. But after a while I started to hang with other people, and then suddenly Daniel came hanged out with me. No, I was going to hang out with another guy, and he was friends with Daniel, and so we just hanged, and yeah, after a while I just started to hang more with Daniel instead, and yeah, and it just went great from there, and yeah, we hanged a lot, 8th grade a lot, and then end of 8th grade I think he I don't know when it was, but he he got his first girlfriend, who was in our class, Sarah, and yeah, we got I think I told everybody about this, we had an internal war. I hated her, and I don't know if she hated me, but I mean, hate is since I hated her, and also my other friend Dino, we both of us hated her, and so, oh my god, just because Daniel was the one that ever we hanged out with, so hanging out with Daniel would force us to hang out with her. So Oh, we had so much arguments and so much. The conversation could be about something completely different, and then we just. I was always taking the standpoint on the other side, and she took it on the other side, and we just. It was brutal. And yeah, 7 for 9 went reasonably well, and I had a little bit problem with a guy who sort of tried to bully me in I think in 7th, yeah, in the 7th or 8th grade. I don't remember exactly, but the thing is, you don't want to end up in fights because you don't know where that's going to end. That's why I just went away from it. I never took the conflict. I just sometimes it's just annoying. Or I did. I did speak up for myself, but I mean it's just no to no end. I could start fighting him, and I probably would have won. But he have friends. He probably have brothers. I don't know, and I don't want to be beat up, and that's why I didn't do that by other people. I didn't fear him. I feared what his friends and other people could do, unfortunately. Yeah, so that's that. A lot of pauses today. That maybe that's the thing about trying to reminisce of old times. It's not easy, and I had a class that was really loud and really hard time you getting spotlight. I mean, both me and Daniel, we kind of really evolved as persons when we came out of that place. Because yeah, we were persons that were most quiet, sitting furthest back and stuff like that. And then we got to our high school kind of years, and it was what is it? It's 10 to 12 or whatever it is. It's 3 years anyway, and yeah, he became more of a popular person in his one. I changed gradually. I didn't just the beginning at first in my class I kind of were the same. Second year I kind of evolved, and later of that second year, and then the third year I enjoyed my life thoroughly and didn't care about anyone and but me. And I would like to go back to those years because I miss those years because I was happy. I weren't worried about the future. I could go every day without worry about what's going to happen the next day. And for the last couple of years, I have been worried every day about the future, about everything, because you don't know what's going to happen next. And I would like to go day to day if I just had, let's say I had my own apartment and I had a steady job or something steady, something enjoyable, then I would be get to a point where I've been searching for a long time, and that's just being happy. And I am happy, but it's really much up and down. Yeah, you would expect that also, but in normal every day there would be days where you maybe not that. But I mean, I wouldn't have days where I'm like, oh shit, I'm not. What the hell am I supposed to do? What I'm doing with my life? Those kind of things. Yeah, you would get to that point probably eventually. You would be like, oh, probably would need to apply for school or whatever, and yeah, that's one of the reasons why I want to applying for school, because I'm just gonna apply for a lot of things because I need something new. If it turns out that I'm not gonna end up doing film stuff like I thought I was going to do, then so be it. I'm happy just getting good at something. That's the thing. I felt like I'm not being good at something for a long time, and I think I would do nicely. I'm a good person to have at the job place, but I mean, people with not much experience isn't tired here that often in Sweden. Plus, it takes so fucking long every process here in Sweden. That's one of the biggest problems Sweden have, is that it's hard to. It's all about contacts. It's all about that, and it's. Yeah. It's annoying. And yeah, after that my upbringing, I mean, I lived with my mother my whole life, and like every other weekend with my dad, and I want to move and get my own place, but yeah, I mean, if you can't support yourself, you can't get a new place. But I feel like maybe I should just try and find. Because I couldn't get the place by myself. I don't have the money to get the place by myself, and that's really what I want. Unless it's like being roommates with friend or so, then that's okay as well. Yeah, so update from the first one. Where I'm at today, that's a good question. Just have to take a day every day. That just sounded weird. Yeah, I'm gonna apply for school. I'm not doing it today, but tomorrow and Friday I'm gonna look at all the schools I'm going to apply for and just do that. And yeah, I'm excited for that. I think, because I feel like I've looked into just looked at film stuff and that such, and I'm like, yeah, that's something, but I'm probably gonna broaden my horizon of stuff I would like to do and just apply for more stuff, because I don't know, maybe I haven't. History would be fun. Thank you all for listening. It's been certainly an episode. Starts off with updates as too much of the things end up being, and it ended up being a recap of if you didn't know about me. So yeah, Thank you guys for listening, and I will see you guys another time. Bye.